Me llamo Jannette Flores y soy mitad mexicana. Hi, I'm Jannette Flores and I'm half Mexican. My mother is from Guadalajara, Mexico, and my father is from Beirut, Lebanon, and they immigrated to the United States where they met and they married. Growing up, both cultures played a prominent role in our home. What we ate, how we dressed, and most importantly, the traditions that we carried over from one generation to the next, to include the ones that I brought into my own home as a married woman with children. Today, I'm going to share with you a little bit about the Mexican half of me, or as my mother would put it, the better half. My favorite traditions growing up were the way that we celebrated. Whether it was Semana Santa, Día de la Independencia, Día del Niño, or Christmas, my family of 36 first cousins, 22 aunts and uncles, and my abuelitos, my grandparents, would pack into my abuelitos' 980 square foot home in Duarte, California, and enjoy food and music and good laughs, and we'd trip over each other and we'd spill into the backyard when we needed more room. Some of my favorite memories were made in that home, celebrating those traditions. Something that others should know about the Mexican culture is that Catholicism is not only a religion, but also a cultural heritage for much of Mexico. Catholic sacraments such as baptism or marriage play a vital role in not only the lives of the Mexican people, but of relationships and friendships as the union of families extends towards comadres y compadres, which is the relationship and bond between parents and godparents of a baptized child. The influence of Catholicism is also present in how I express myself as a part Mexican woman, using phrases such as si Dios quiere, God be willing, and gracias a Dios, thank God. Growing up in my home, it was not unusual to help my mother prepare dinner, which rotated through mole, chilaquiles, nopalitos, sopes, pozole, amongst other amazing dishes I learned to cook. Thanks, Mom. Because my mother is from Guadalajara, Mexico, we often enjoyed hearing singers such as Vicente Fernandez and watch shows such as El Chapulín Colorado. Learning to dance to, and at minimum, appreciate folklorico dancing was expected growing up. It is a very beautiful dance passed on from generation to generation, filled with colorful dress and fun songs and stories and good laughs. In fact, now that I have my own family, my youngest daughter has carried on that tradition and has learned to dance this beautiful folk dance. Now, when it came to language, because Arabic is my father's primary language and Spanish is my mother's primary language, we would speak mostly English in our home. Although if I made either one of my parents angry, I could most certainly understand the scolding I received as they reverted to their first language. Never a dull moment in learning a second and third language, at least not in my household. One common misconception I've heard about the people of Mexico is that they celebrate Cinco de Mayo, which I cannot help but laugh at because Cinco de Mayo is not a statutory holiday in Mexico. Instead, Día de la Independencia, Mexico's Independence Day, is celebrated on September 16th. On that day in 1810, a revolt started against the Spaniards with a cry that launched that rebellion called El Grito de Dolores. That's a little bit about my Mexican half. Viva Mexico, and Viva los Guerreros Westcliff. Thank you.